things that may prevent Rotimi Akeredolu's ban on open grazing from taking effect. In the news that we gathered today, the governor of Ondo State has finally signed the ban on open grazing that has been trending in Nigeria since the meeting of southern governors in Asaba and Lagos some months ago. Some minutes after open grazing became a punishable crime in Ondo State, many people reacted differently. Many people showed their happiness at the boldness of the governor, while many people kicked against it for various reasons. Anyway, based on the current situation, these are two things that make the open grazing law fail to work as many people believe it will. Failure to provide another way of rearing cattle for herdsmen. This is one of the reasons that will kick the law of open grazing sooner than we expect, because the best way to stop people from doing something that has existed years is to give them another way of rearing their cattle that will be better than the way they have been doing it before. Has Governor Akeredolu have not provided the modern day ranching? He is also one of the people that went against grazing sites order of President Muhammadu Buhari. I don't think this law can function in the way people want it, as many Fulani herdsmen may still rear their cattle in a way they have been doing it before. The federal government is not in support of it. Remembered after Asaba and Lagos declaration to ban open grazing, Garba Shehu and Abubakar Malami reportedly kicked against it for various reasons. Abubakar Malami claimed that the Nigerian constitution permits every Nigerian to do business in every state, with nobody disturbing them. This shows that the law against open grazing in Ondo may exist on paper, but the federal government has veto power over the police and the other uniformed men that enforce the law to make it workable. The open grazing is really good idea of the federal government to do, on my own opinion, because of all these Fulani herdsmen will just barge into somebody's farmlands where they are planting crops, and their stupid cows will start eating all the crops that someone have used years to planted, that has taken somebody hard time to plant. It doesn't make sense. How will you just enter somebody's farmland and start bringing your cows or your goats or your rams and start feeding on what does not belong to you? It is not your hard work, it's another person's hard work, so you don't have to bring your own problem to another problem. You don't know what all those people are facing, and you still keep on adding more pepper to what they've done. So the issue of open grazing to stop, because most people don't really like it. It doesn't make sense. Someone plants our crops and you go there and you start eating everything. And also it gives it an open grazing. The reason that the ban is good is that most Fulani herdsmen will not have access to people's property again, and they will not have access to start killing people and cause war. Because of this, open grazing has been causing a lot of things in the country, and people do not even like it at all. So I think this open grazing is the best thing to do. The ban of it is the best thing to do. If you don't like it, don't like it. There's a reason for carrying an action out, because they don't want any trouble in the future and they don't want any trouble in the country. So let's move down to what people reacted to it. Some said if the FD chooses to forcefully impose it will be on the people. There will exist an act of war between states and the FD. The people will defend their lands by all means available. This to further compound the already serious security situation in the country. It will speed up the disintegration of Nigeria. That's a nice word there. And someone said there is nothing like ban on open grazing. Elder will be violating, and there is nothing anybody can do. And someone said this law will work perfectly well. God bless the governor and people of Ondo. I wish others will have the courage to follow suit. Enough of evil done by Fulani tribe to Southerners. That is true. It should, because this Fulani, they don't care about anybody. It's like they are dumb. They don't have brain, because most of them, they did not go to school, and all these people, education did not come through them. Education came through the west and the southeast. So that is why most of them don't go to school and they don't have the brain to do things. That is why they don't have sense. It's only few of them that has this. It's only few of them that has the sense of doing things. Only few, and that is the people that went to school, like the politicians. And I hope what doesn't happen, because of this might also cause a lot of trouble, because of the Fulani might want to attack the people of a state or the owner of the land, because of the government has banned it. And if you try to push them away, they might have to take it, they may take it personal, and they may try to attack the people that is owner of that land or the people in that area. So I think since the government have said that they should ban open grazing, and we know as most of all these people, they are afraid of the law, because they might put them to prison or they might put them to court. So I know they want to stick by the law. But I'm not sure about all these Fulani announcers, because of they are so stubborn. They do not care. They don't care about anything. If they want to destroy it, they will destroy any property, and they will not care, and do not even tell you sorry. I don't know why their mind is like that. So the ban on open grazing will be the best thing the government to do, so that all these type of things will not be happening in the country. And I hope the Fulani stick to the law, because they are very, very stubborn. Because of now they see what is happening, they are still destroying other people. They are killing, the bandits are still killing, and they do not care about what is going on. Why can't they stay in their own land, in their own place, and fix everything that is there? Why can't they stay in their own land and rear their cattle, not come to other people's states? Most of them, this is what they do. They travel all the way from their state with like hundreds of cows, bringing them on the road. Sometimes people not even be able to go out because of their cows is plenty, and it also pollutes. I know their extract is a source of manure, but it also pollutes the environment. Everywhere starts smelling. Everywhere is not conducive. So it's better they ban open grazing, so that they will not be polluting the area, and they will not be causing more havoc and more death in the society and in the country. I think that's the best thing the president or the governors should do, and the federal government. That is a nice law that they brought to the country, and I hope they stick by it. So guys, that is the news. Let me know your opinion on the ban of opening grazing. For me, it is a good idea, so that killings will stop happening in the country. But let me know your comment in the section below, and also like,